From a downright unusual Lego terrorist Osama bin Laden to a set that, believe it or not, resembled a Holocaust concentration camp, these Lego sets went beyond the norm, sparking so much controversy that Lego had to step in and lay down the ban hammer on these rather unsettling and disturbing creations. Starting things off at number 7 with a stroll down memory lane, let's talk about the Lego Explorer Supertruck. Released back in 2003, this nifty toy-in-toy concept was rolled out for 18-month-olds and up. Basically, it was a red plastic pickup or dump truck with 4 7-inch black plastic wheels, carrying a cargo of 40 Lego Duplo bricks in the back. Now, a few months into its grand entrance, Lego starts getting some troubling feedback. Turns out, their wheels would come off, revealing a rather menacing metal axle that posed a direct hazard to the children. What's wild is that 2 kids even ended up with puncture injuries, and Lego was left with no choice but to hit the brakes on Supertruck, initiating a voluntary recall. Next, at number 6, this next Lego Galador set was a venture that had the Lego group scratching their heads and contemplating life choices. I mean, come on, they were on the brink of creating a toy line and TV series combo that would make you raise an eyebrow so high it might hit the ceiling. So, the genius idea for Galador was brewed up by the Lego group during a financial roller coaster. They were so confident that they even threw in print ads and a McDonald's promo to spice things up. But contrary to expectations, the series flopped like a pancake, and the toys faced a rebellion of epic proportions because of the rubber suit aliens with interchangeable arms. Imagine trying to sell action figures that look like they borrowed their outfits from a discount Halloween store. So the Galador franchise hit rock bottom faster than you can say commercial failure. Some sets got the axe, and they labeled profound consequences of human error and negligence, even aboard the most modern vessels, the worst-selling toy line in their history, blaming it for nearly bankrupting them in 2003. So sure, Lego might have stumbled with Galador, but that's not the case every time. Sometimes, even the supposedly flawless sets could turn out to be offensive for no reason at all. Coming in at number 5, back in 2012, Lego unveiled Lego Friends, thinking they'd nailed it with mini doll figures for the ladies. These dolls were like the OG Lego minifigures, but with a glow-up, sleeker, curvier, and more detailed. Now these 5 characters were living their best suburban life, complete with houses, hobbies, cars, and secret hangout spots in the fictional town of Heart Lake City. However, despite the effort to be all-inclusive and hip, the Lego Friends theme got slammed for reinforcing gender stereotypes, especially with the whole pink explosion and the characters' limited menu of activities. Even eating disorder specialists took issue, criticizing the slim figures. The Campaign for a Commercial-Free Childhood nominated Lego Friends for the Worst Toy Award, aka the Toady. But Lego clapped back, saying they did some deep research with 3,000 girls who wanted more relevance in their Lego sets. Fast forward to 2022, and Lego dropped another bomb. They relaunched Friends, and that too with 8 new characters, different skin tones, disabilities, cultures, and neurodiversity, checking all the boxes. So, despite the uproar, Lego didn't pull the plug. Instead, they gave it a glow-up. But the next Lego set, ladies and gentlemen, is being hailed as the worst thing Lego ever made, and is on the list of sets that nearly drove the company to the brink. At number 4, we are talking about the Lego Zenap series. It burst onto the scene in 1998 as a flexible snapping building system, perfect for crafting structures like bridges. The parts, initially inspired by the vibrant K-Nex toys, rocked bright colors and hollow features for quick model construction. Basically, Zenap here tried to combine Technic with K-Nex, and frankly got the worst of each. The Zenap series released a total of 19 sets, featuring everything from cars and planes to bikes. But these pieces were not versatile, and technically challenged. So the adult fans of Lego threw some serious shade, calling Zenap impure and not Lego, rendering their production shut down in 1999. Well, that's a straightforward ban, I guess. Sitting at number 3 is a Lego set that has been dominating the toy world. Cops have been the main characters in the Lego story scene for ages, appearing in toys, games, and cartoons. But then, after George Floyd's tragic incident occurred in Minneapolis, it triggered massive protests all over, and the toy aisle felt the heat too. Following the massive outrage, Lego said, "It's time to kick product listings and features to the curb, including 30 sets featuring cops, firefighters, criminals, and emergency rides." However, shortly after this, they repositioned their statement and said that the sets are still available for purchase, but they just wouldn't be advertising them anymore. At number 2, this next one caused a commotion you wouldn't expect from a bunch of plastic bricks. Let's rewind to December 2008, where an American company, Brick Arms, dropped a Lego-style figurine named Bandit Mr White. This little troublemaker, complete with a $14 price tag, managed to stir up a hornet's nest that had everyone scratching their heads. Basically, it was a bearded militant with a hood, a pint-sized assault rifle, a mini grenade launcher, and plastic bombs that could be clipped onto an explosives belt. People flipped, thinking it was Osama bin Laden in toy form. The controversy hit international headlines. The British Muslim organization condemned the figurine, labeling it absolutely disgusting. However, Lego, not one to let their name get dragged into the mud, set the record straight. They declared that Brick Arms toys were not their doing, and the company behind them wasn't even licensed to mess with Lego figures. Alright, get ready for the most controversial Lego set in history, the Lego concentration camp. Yep, you heard me right. Let's flash back to 1996, where artist Zbigniew Libera created a Nazi concentration camp from World War II, featuring barracks, watchtowers, and barbed wire fences, all made out of those iconic little blocks. Ironically, Libera asked Lego for bricks and minifigures, claiming he'd use them to build a house or hospital. Instead, he goes all out with this controversial masterpiece, complete with skeleton prisoners, Schutzstaffel-esque guards, and random body parts. Lego, thinking it was all for a good cause, totally missed the memo on the real deal. Fast forward, when Lego realized what had happened. They distanced themselves from the disturbing artwork and banned it from the general public. But despite the ban, this Lego concentration camp found its home at the Museum of Modern Art in Warsaw. So, these were the most controversial banned Lego sets of all time. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and show your support by giving the video a thumbs up. Thanks for tuning in.